In the hushed silence of a sleepy town, a phone rings. The shrill sound cuts through the quiet like a knife, jarring the tranquility of the night. On the other end of the line, a voice, soft and familiar, speaks.
Mom, Dad, it's me, Sarah.
But Sarah, their sweet little girl, couldn't be on the other end of that line. Let's rewind to 15 years prior, to a night as dark as a raven's feather. The same small town, the same quiet peace, shattered once again by a chilling event. Sarah, a bright and bubbly child of just 10 years, had disappeared without a trace. Her room, still filled with her laughter and innocence, stood as an eerie monument to the girl who was no more. Her parents, racked with despair, searched high and low. The woods, the creek, the old abandoned house at the end of the lane, places Sarah loved, yielded no clues. The town rallied, the police investigated, but Sarah, it seemed, had vanished into thin air. A year passed, then 2, then 5. The search for Sarah became a thing of the past, a tragic tale told in hushed whispers. Her parents, however, harbored a terrible secret. They knew more than anyone else that Sarah would never be found. Because on that fateful night 15 years ago, driven by an unspeakable horror, they had ended their own daughter's life. It was a secret they buried deep, just like their beloved child, under the gnarled old oak tree in their backyard. Her words were a chilling mix of love and accusation.
I miss you. Why did you do it?
The terror wasn't in the question, but in the realization that their past had come back to haunt them. The fear wasn't of the law, but of the unknown. Was it Sarah reaching out from the afterlife, or was it something far more sinister, playing on their guilt? Each ring of the phone became a countdown, a ticking time bomb of dread. The voice on the other end, a constant reminder of the atrocity they had committed. Their secret, once buried, now clawed its way back into their lives, refusing to be silenced. But the worst was yet to come. One night, the phone rang again. Sarah's voice, colder and more distant than ever, delivered a chilling message. "I'm coming home." And then silence. The line went dead. The night, darker than ever, held its breath. What happens when the past refuses to stay buried? What happens when the sins of the parents come to haunt them? And most importantly, what happens when Sarah comes home? The answer to that, dear listeners, is a story for another time.